What's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to another video. I want to get straight into it. Today I want to talk about some of the things I learned while filming the Where Did You Sleep Last Night video by Charlie Chaplin is. I want to thank everybody who has watched the video so far. The reception has been, I think, unexpected. It's been nothing but love, and we really appreciate Charlie and y'all tuning in and really running those views up. So it is much appreciated. So one of the things I want to talk about that I learned is that things never go as planned. You can plan all day, every day, up and down, and I think it's a great thing to plan things out, but I definitely learned that firsthand that you have to be ready to adjust to anything that comes your way. Initially, Charlie and I got together earlier this year. I reached out to him about a cover that he made, his rendition of Where Did You Sleep Last Night, that I think is originated by Lead Belly. And the song is twice as long. You can check in the description for the link to the song. It's a great rendition of the song, but it is over 4 minutes long. We had a narrative idea, sort of like a short film idea, and it was one of the first projects I was taking on with my camera. Immediately I learned that it was a large undertaking, being that I didn't know much about my camera, as much as I would have liked to know about my camera. It was a very ambitious project. There was a car involved, there was locations that we needed to have. Charlie and I do not live in the same state, so we would have had to gone back and forth to make it happen. So they say that there's the video, the project, the film that you plan for, the project that you shoot, and then the project that you edit. And that really came to be true with this. This was earlier this year, so for one reason or another, we didn't have our pickup shoot. We had a shoot, we shot all day. Two of my homies, Sage and Jaren, shout out to them, acted as production assistants and really helped to make this vision come to life as well. We shot one day, and we're supposed to have a pickup shoot for the other narrative elements that we had for the video. One thing led to another. We didn't really get to have that pickup shoot, and the project just sat around for months and months. I learned more about my camera. I filmed a lot more things. I edited more. I started to color more, and realized that I didn't know how I felt about what we had shot, and whatever else we ended up shooting would be different than what we shot months before because of my knowledge. So we would have had to reshoot or what have you. And we both have lives, and like I said, we don't live in the same state. So it didn't end up working out. A few months later, after I had more time with my camera and more time for different projects and a lot more time to exercise, something hit me that I really wanted to make what we did work. We put a lot of work into it. Everybody put work into making the footage we have what it was. So I reached out to Charlie and I'm like, hey yo, how would you feel about making an abridged version of the song? And he was like, I'm down. And he's so talented. He made that happen really fast. And it became what you hear now. On the music video, it's a little over 2 minutes now. So I went back and was able to edit the footage as is, and without the other elements, and we completely had to adjust. Something else that I learned while creating this project is that perfection will weigh you down like a boulder, or attempting to attain perfection, because it, quite frankly, doesn't exist. I think that was a great lesson within this, that I almost didn't release what I did come up with once I got the abridged version, because it wasn't exactly how I wanted it. It felt like it didn't reflect my current skills with my camera. It felt like I wanted it to look better. I wanted to do more. I was really in my head about it, and I showed it to people around me. I sat with it for a while and I realized like all of it is exercising. All of it is learning. All of it is figuring it out. And for me, the practice of making things and feeling good about it and releasing it and allowing more room for new sets of learning is really important. So I thought that was really great that this was able to come out. Another thing I realized that was holding me back from dropping it was that a lot of the BTS footage has no audio. I realized when I went into the editing that I had put my mic cord cable into the headphone jack instead of the mic jack, so I recorded nothing that day. And I did quite a bit of talking to the camera that day, so that was pretty funny. So some of the footage you're seeing is I have no idea what we were talking about, no idea what we were laughing at, but it brings me to my final and last point that I learned. And I love doing this. I think it really solidified for me that regardless of whether you're getting paid for a project or if it's some big project or a smaller project, if you love what you're doing and you love the craft of it, it always feels good. Creating something with people who you care about, everybody coming together to make something fun, whether or not at the end of the day this ended up coming out, we made memories. And yeah, I care for all the people I made this with, and I appreciate everybody who came together to make this happen. Shout out to Charlie. There's a lot more stuff to come between him and I. And thank y'all so much for watching. I want to assure you that more is coming, and because I feel it and I feel good about it, so things are coming, and y'all stay tuned. Take care, y'all.